Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and get ready for the holiday season. Today I'm going to use some of the pages from my latest Christmas romantic Christmas journal kits and some other pages and ephemera and tags from my previous printable journal kits to make a pocket folio. Let's get started. First, I'm going to fold these two envelopes. These two envelopes are from my romantic Christmas printable kit, and I have them ready for the folio. After finish folding them, I'm going to glue the flaps together. Then next, I'm going to trim off the white edges from the pages I printed out. For the cover page, I used cardstock and paper and printed on both sides. I'm going to fold the cover page in half. I decided to cut one corner, which is the upper right corner, off to make the folder look more interesting. For this beautiful page, I really love this page. I'm going to use the two lovely people, lovely friends, I can say that. Use that as a big image on the back. And I'm going to use the quotes included in the frame, in the floral frame, as a pocket. I actually estimated the size of the pocket. It should be about the size of the frame. The size of the quote is not really big enough for the pocket I want to make, so I'm using a sheet of paper from my previous printable kit. I believe it's Romantic Roses and Lace as a background of this quote. And the next thing I'm going to do is to place 2 slant pockets, which is from my previous printable kit, Romantic Lace and the Roses. I'm going to place these 2 pockets in the inside of this folio. Now I'm going to add the pocket with the quote on. I'm going to add this pocket on top of one of the slant pocket, and then I want to round the corners on both background and the quote. And then I will ink all the edges on both the background and the quote pieces. And then I'm using my circle trimmer to trim opening a little opening as a pocket. Unfortunately, my trimmer is not sharp enough, so I have to trim it with scissors. And after that, don't forget to ink the freshly trimmed off places. And now I'm going to ink this quote sheet and then glue it on the background. I think this looks very pretty. And then I'm going to trim off the excess and then ink it. And now it's time to glue the pocket in place. And I'm going to make another pocket on the opposite side. So I'm using the leftover sheet of paper and measure the height of this piece the same as the other pocket, and then around the corners. And since there is a cut-off corner and on the cover, so the pocket should be trimmed off one corner as well. And I just folded that corner and use the cover as a guide. Leave like a little over a 1/4 inch gap from away from the edge of the cover, and then trim it off. Trim off the excess on the length of this piece. And after this piece of pocket is finished, I will ink the edges as I did for the other pockets. I would like to decorate the pocket with some stickers included in this printable kit. The image on the back cover is so pretty. I just don't feel to cover the beautiful image with another very pretty image. So I am going to make a flip page and attach this beautiful image on the flip page. And first of all, I want to decorate this image using the scallop scissors. To make the flap page, I'm going to use a piece of paper I printed before a while ago when I created the romantic lace and the roses kit. So I fold it in half, leave about ½ inch on the short end, so that lip is going to be attached to the back of the cover. And then I'm going to attach this beautiful image I shared with my Patreon supporters, and attach this image to the inside of that flip page. And now I'm going to trim this image as I did to the previous one, and also I use these scallop scissors to trim the flap page as well, just to make it look more interesting. You don't have to do this if you don't feel like to do that, but I just go ahead and did mine, and also use regular scissors to trim off the lip, the edge, the tips of the lip, and then ink all edges.
Now a whole year has gone by. I thought what we needed was time. Wish I'd known better then. I do all the right things. There's so many things I regret, and so many moments pass me by.
So I'm going to make this flip page a large pocket. After attach it to the back of the cover, I need to hide the lip because it's white. So there is a piece of scrap paper. I'm going to just use that to cover the white of this lip. And it's pretty wide, so I am going to trim it down a little bit. Because there is going to be a small cut on the large pocket, so I need to cover that white part that is going to show after you make that cut. So what I'm doing is to use a piece of scrap from the paper I trimmed earlier to cover that part. And then I'm going to use my circle cutter to cut a small opening to make the pocket before I glue the pocket. And also I have to use my scissors to trim off the small cut opening because my circle trimmer is not sharp enough. And now it's time to glue this pocket on. Now I'm going to attach this image to the inside of that flat page. Before I do that, I use the scallop scissors to cut the edges and then ink the edges. For the back of the flap page, I will just simply glue this image on the background paper. I also don't want this page to make too plain. So I'm going to add a slant envelope, a slant pocket, I'm sorry. This design is from my previous printable kit, which I believe is also from the kit of Romantic Lace and Roses. And also ink it before I glue it on. It looks like the pocket itself is too small, and so I decided to use the another piece from my previous pockets to trim it the size a little larger than the pocket as a background of this pocket, and also it can be a larger pocket as well. So I believe it turned out this is a good idea. Add background if your pocket is too small for that page. So far this folio is almost finished. So I'm going to color the entire edges of this folder, both on the cover, outside cover, and the inside pages, and also ink the stickers, because the stickers has the white edges. Lastly, since I have some stickers left, I'm going to use them to decorate some more on the images.
It's early Christmas morning when Santa rolls out of bed. He rubs his tired eyes and lifts his weary head.
It's always a good idea to add some words on your journal or folio. So that's what I'm doing. Add a couple of words to the folio.
No one's ever thought ask what's in his heart. And if we've been Santa Claus.
So far, this is what I have done to make this folio. I think it turned out so pretty. Let's take a look at it. What we have done.
He greets all the busy helpers in the midst of their toil. He looks into the progress, and it seems as every year they'll be cutting it close, but that's just how it goes. Of that he has no fear. Oh, but no one said.
Now it's time to add my cards, ephemera, tags, and fill up the pockets with these beautiful elements.
And if even Santa Claus has hopes and dreams, just for one day, if mankind would find their way to be at peace with one and all. There's no recall. It's Santa's only way. There's no recall. It's Santa's only way.
I hope you enjoy the video and be inspired. And thank you so very much for your watching the video and support me. And I'm very grateful. And thank you. And hope you and the family a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and have a prosperous New Year. Again, thank you. Have a great day. Bye for now.